is a seriously beautiful morning. I've just been sat here doing my morning pages. I'm now knitting and I've done a bit of reading as well. I'm reading this book. Anyway, I am just knitting and I just figured this was a great time to start a new vlog. I have been feeling so good lately, like I'm just in such a good mood. I put it down to the weather, like when the sun starts coming out, that's when I'm like, oh, okay. It just feels so nice, the warm weather, the birds chirping, there's baby ducks around the river. It's just so beautiful. And it seems weird, like this is quite backwards to the way most people do it, but when it gets to this kind of weather is when I want to start knitting like sweaters and things. Like I really just get into my knitting era in this weather, which yeah, it just makes no sense because I feel like most people do it the other way around, but in my eyes I'm like, I'm knitting now so that the sweaters and stuff that I knit now are ready for when I can wear them in like autumn winter time in a few months. I also put it down to the fact that like all the creators that I'm watching are from America or they're like in the northern hemisphere, so they're going into like the cozy like autumn months. And so they're knitting all like the cozy sweaters and stuff. And so I'm getting so inspired by that. And so, yeah, I just want to join them, even though I'm in Australia and the weather is heating up. But anyway, I'm just enjoying crafting whilst I'm in this mood. I feel like when I am out of this mood, I just get really sad. So taking full advantage of being in this mood. Right now, I am knitting my boyfriend a sweater, actually. I cast this on last night. And this is the progress we've got going. I've done the kind of collar ribbing and now I'm starting on the yoke of it. Just following Made in the Moment's raglan sweater tutorial. And like I said, I've made this before and I made a video when I made that and it actually knit up so quick. So I decided that I would make one for my boyfriend. I've been knitting for about 2 years now and I've never actually knit him anything. So I figured now is the time, and I'm in like full swing mode of like knitting and crocheting things for our trip to Japan in January. It's a winter, that's gonna be super cold over there. That's a winter trip. So we are needing so many warm things. So this sweater is hopefully gonna be done by then, who knows. I've also just finished a video where I crocheted a few like winter accessories and things that I'm planning to take with me to Japan, like a scarf, gloves, a little bonnet, like I did the whole thing. So if you're interested in that, want some inspo for some winter accessories for yourself, then definitely go watch that. But I'm in such like a creative era right now and I'm loving it. I've been so inspired to film lately. I've been so consistent with my posting, my editing, everything like that. So I'm just like in a really good space right now and I'm just trying to enjoy it. I figured I'd bring you along with me this week. There's a few cozy things we're doing, mainly just doing the same old thing, you know, that we always do. Crafting, the knitting, crocheting, sewing, all of that stuff. We've got a bunch of things to sew, just doing a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, come along with me. I'm excited to hang out with you guys as always. Oh my god, I really shouldn't knit and talk because I think I missed doing, did I do it? I don't know. I think I missed doing my make one left stitch. Hold on, I need to go back. I'm getting better at picking up my mistakes with knitting and like being able to redo them, which is good. I'm learning. We love that. Anyway, it shouldn't be a big deal if I've missed one, but I think I actually did do it. So anyway, I'm gonna just sit, enjoy the sun, knit for a little bit more. I do have some work to do in a little bit, but I just wanted to enjoy the sun for a little bit before I have to head inside and do that. Up to 40,000 subscribers this morning, so I decorated a cake. I can't even put into words how grateful I am. Like this is a dream, as you all know, that I've been working towards for literally over a decade, and it's still just like my favorite thing I do. I love my YouTube channel. I love making videos, and getting to like 100,000 subscribers is something that has been like a dream of mine for literally years. And you know, there are points where it's discouraging seeing people who can reach 100k in like 6 months or 3 months even, whilst I've been going at this for literally years, but I wouldn't change a thing. I absolutely love doing this. I love this platform. It's my favorite social media platform to consume content as well as make content and post content. I love the crafty girl community that we have here now, and this is just like my favorite thing that I do. So this cake is for you guys. I've made it heart shaped. I've put all these little hearts all over it, made heart strawberries, basically just to resemble my love for you guys and just my appreciation, my gratitude for each and every single one of you that watch my YouTube videos. I just can't believe we're at 40k, and I feel like past me would be like, oh, 40k, it's still so far off of 100k, but you have to reach all these milestones to get to that bigger milestone. I have to reach 40k, I have to reach 50k, 60k, you know, to get to these milestones. So I am just grateful. I am just proud today. And yeah, I just really wanted to take some cute pictures to commemorate this moment. I feel like when I hit like 10k, 20k, 30k, I didn't really do anything. Like I would post on my Instagram story and be like, yay, like thank you guys so much. But I don't know why 40k, like in this era of my life right now and reaching 40k, I was like, you know what, let's celebrate this. Let's just like go and make a party for myself. And yeah, this is just like such a great moment. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you that subscribes to this channel, that watches my videos, leaves a comment, leaves a like. Honestly, it is my favorite thing to just come here and create and chat with you all. So I'm just, yeah, I'm so happy this morning. About to go to Spotlight, my favorite place on the planet. I forgot to show you the other day when I came home. This is my hair. We've gone short for the summer. I always get too scared to film in the hairdresser. I got that one clip and then that was it. So anyway, you got the before and after. Like I said, we are headed to Spotlight for a very special reason. I found out last night I was going to be seeing Olivia Rodrigo in Sydney, which is so exciting. The show is in 2 weeks and we gotta get started on crocheting something. I was scouring the internet last night for like the perfect thing to wear, and I think I found it. I found a beautiful pattern for like this crocheted butterfly kind of top cardigan thing, and we gotta make it immediately. We gotta get started. Come with me to Spotlight now so we can go find the yarn for it. I'm thinking purple because obviously that is very Olivia Rodrigo. So yeah, let's go. We've got the yarn. The yarn I ended up picking was Veramoda, and it's the Shadow 8-ply yarn. It's 6% cotton, 40% acrylic, and I'll take it out of the plastic so you can see it a bit better. This is what we're looking like. It's this beautiful pink and purple shift, which I think will be absolutely stunning for the project I want to make with this. So I'm really excited about that. I'm also, because I'm me and I couldn't resist, got this yarn. I think I showed you a swatch of it, but this is the same yarn but in this like kind of pinkier colorway. The swatch just looks beautiful, and I could just imagine me like wearing a full like sweater or a cardigan in this. So I did get 2 packs of these. So now I have 10 balls of this yarn. They were like almost half price. Like I think each skein was originally $9 down to $5. So a good amount of savings there. I also wanted to give you an update on the sweater I'm knitting my boyfriend. I started that at the beginning of this video, which was on Monday. It's now Sunday, and this is where we're at. This is my 6-day progress on the sweater. It's knitting up really quickly, especially like the body part. I feel like that's just going so quick because that's literally just knitting in the round and just doing like the knit stitch all the way around. And yeah, I feel like we're only a few inches away before we start doing the ribbing, and then we just do the sleeves and then we're done. So this is actually working out really, really quickly. I just highly recommend, if you're a beginner knitter and you have never knit like a jumper before, to follow the tutorial that I'm using from Made in the Moment, because it is just so easy to follow. I do think that I overdid it with the neckline. He did want a like wider neck, but I think it's quite wide, so I'm gonna have to be careful when I block this to not like stretch this anymore. But I'm really excited to like block this whole thing, because I think it's gonna just come out like so much more like boxy and like looser fitting on him when I block that. So that's that. I'm also just getting ready now because I'm going to see Neo tonight, which I think is just so random. Love Neo songs, but never in my life did I think I would see him live, because just hardly any musicians come to Australia, let alone Perth. So he just like wasn't someone I ever thought would be touring again and like would come to Perth, because like the big artists now like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, so many people are just not coming to Perth. They don't add Perth to their tours anymore, which is really sad. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting ready to go see him tonight, which is so much fun. I am heading to Sydney for a few days. I've had this trip planned for a few months now. I feel like it was just like something really random. I just really felt like going on another solo trip, and your girl can't afford going to Paris again, at least not for quite a while. So I just figured, you know, I haven't really actually done a lot of Australia travel. I feel like I've done a few places here and there, but traveling around Australia is something that I have wanted to do a bit more, and Sydney is just a place that I haven't. I've been there once when I was a kid, but that's about it. And I just felt like it was a place I wanted to explore again and kind of do it on my own. So yeah, I planned to have these just like a couple of days away in Sydney, and coincidentally it was the time when Olivia was gonna go, and I was like, it'd be amazing to be able to see Olivia in Sydney because she's not coming to Perth. And so I've been trying to get these tickets for months now, so I'm so happy that it finally panned out and I was able to get tickets last night. So yeah, there'll definitely be a Sydney vlog. I'm just really excited to just travel again. I feel like what I learned from doing my kind of a little mini solo Paris trip last year is I really do thrive being alone. I mean, I love my network, I love my people, but there's just some times when I need a few days on my own. I feel like I just tend to learn a lot more about myself, and just, yeah, I don't know, I feel like everyone should do a bit of solo travel. It just is, it's good for the soul, I feel like. So anyway, that's coming up for me in a few weeks. I'm really excited about that one. Yeah, there's a bunch of cute, fun things coming up. We still working on the small business restock. I feel like this week has just been a very, I don't know week. Like, I feel like last week I had a really productive week, and then the first half of this week was really productive, and then I don't even really know what happened. I just kind of stopped. I just feel like I worked myself a little bit too hard and just kept going a bit too hard. This week I just needed a break. Like, I've just been having such trouble sleeping, like not sleeping till like 2 a.m. and then not being able to get up, and just I've been really unmotivated. I'm trying to not, it's like a hard balance where I'm trying to not push myself too much, because I know, like, because my like business is like handmade, it's creative, it's just like I know myself, and if I push myself to be creative and to make things when I'm not like fully in the headspace, the products won't turn out well, and that's not what I want. I want to be able to bring the best products out for you guys. So I am trying to give myself more breaks, like listening to myself and how I feel, but also not let myself kind of like just drop off completely and not do anything. I heard a quote the other day that really kind of resonated with me, and it went like, a bit of hustling is necessary when it comes to success, but so is rest. And so I'm trying to let myself rest and not beat myself up when I'm needing said rest. So yeah, that's why I haven't really said anything, updated you this week. I feel like I went really ham with content creation. Like, I was filming so many videos, filming so much. Like I said, last week I literally filmed like 3 YouTube videos, and then I filmed like so many reels and TikToks, which is great. Like, I was really in the mood, like feeling it. But then the last few days I've kind of been like, I want nothing like on camera. Like, I just do not want to be on camera at all, which I think is fine. Like, I can't be on camera all the time. I'm gonna stop rambling at you now, because I've been rambling for quite a little bit. This is what happens when I take a little bit of a break of filming. Even though this is like one video for you guys, it's been like a few days in between me filming, and then I just miss you guys and have so much to talk to you guys about. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I have to finish getting ready, otherwise I'm gonna be late. So I will try and get a clip of Neo for you guys, but yeah, I will talk to you guys another day. It's the next day. This is everything I sewed yesterday. I am actually like so happy with how everything turned out. So this whole box is full of makeup bags. We've got the Berry Cute bag, of course. We've got the pink bow zipper, and check it, the new cozy labels. I'm so happy. I feel like these turned out a lot better than the first batch, which obviously is good because we want to just keep improving, but these are just a bit more boxier. They stand up better. The fabric is a lot better quality. This is a new batch of fabric from the last one. So yeah, I've done it in Very Cute. We've also got this fabric, which is new, which I'm so excited about. Like, look how beautiful, look how perfect the pink label looks with the blue. I'm obsessed with these. So we've got a bunch of those as well that I've sewed. I haven't even actually counted how many there are. We've got the Sweetheart makeup bag. This fabric is also a new one, reprinted. I went through a different fabric like printer than the last time, and the pattern came out so much more like vibrant and beautiful, which I love. The colors are just more like there, so we love that. We've got a few of those. The next two aren't a new fabric to cozy, but they're a new fabric in this product. So we've got the Elle makeup bag. Stunning. I am obsessed with this one. The reason it's called the Elle makeup bag is because it's inspired by Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, of course, and you can just imagine her having this makeup bag, right? Like, this is totally Elle Woods coded. Finally, we've got Daisy Chic. Again, this is something I had released in other products in my first collection, but it has now made it to the makeup bag form. I'm just obsessed. Like, I just think they look so good. I mean, I'm biased, of course, but just every single part of it, the new labels, everything, I feel like everything is just so perfect. So I'm really happy. So let's count how many I actually made. So we made 16 makeup bags yesterday, and they're all in here, which is a pretty good effort. I was sewing, I think, for literally about 6 hours. Yeah, I sewed for over 6 hours because I sewed a little bit in the morning, and then I had a little break, and then I sewed. It's really bad because I never noticed like the time flying by, but I was literally sewing from 3 p.m. till 9 p.m. Like, I literally stopped at 8:56 or something, and I was like, wow, that is a lot of sewing, a lot of Desperate Housewives I watched. But anyway, we made 16 makeup bags. A ton more sewing to do. Like, this is going to take me quite a few days, maybe weeks, to do all the products that I'm planning to do. But I'm just like, so like, seeing all the products come together just makes me so happy, because obviously right now on my table they're just like flat pieces of fabric, you know, so seeing them go from that to this is just like so much fun. Anyway, I don't have as much time today to sew, but I obviously still want to get some done. We've kind of grouped it into different products. So today I'm going to focus on laptop cases. I don't have quite as many laptop cases to sew just because we still have a good amount of stock of some of the other prints left, but I still want to sew a few more, and then we might get onto a new product, which you'll have to wait and find out and see what that is. But yeah, I just want to show you what I did yesterday. I'm so proud of myself. This is everything I've sewed for my small business in the past couple of days. You guys know I've been sewing like absolute crazy, and it's Friday today, so I thought I would just walk you through everything that I've been sewing this week. I feel like I've not been talking to you at all this week because I've just been like really in the zone, just like listening to my audiobook and sewing. I find that when I actually film myself sewing, I get like really frazzled and I just make mistakes like every time. I don't know why. And I just have been really in the zone. So let me show you things. First up are makeup pouches. Of course, they've all been squished because I've just like put them in this box, but one of them, this is the Sweetheart print. I sewed it a different way to how I did in my last launch, and this way is just a little bit boxier and it's actually a little bit bigger as well, so it fits a little bit more. I absolutely love this. We also have it in the L print. We've got the classic and the staple from my store, which is the Berry Cute print. I just absolutely will always love this fabric. It's beautiful. Another new one is this print, which is so beautiful. I really have been wanting to do a blue kind of fabric. I don't actually have a lot of this fabric, so whatever I launch in this collection that has this fabric, that's going to be it. So I feel like I'm going to have my kind of staple fabrics that show up in every single drop in every single collection, but I want to do something fun like this where in some drops I'll have a limited amount of products in a certain fabric. So this is going to be one of them. I love this one so much that I kind of want to keep one for myself, but look how beautiful. I'm obsessed with the blue. And then we also have in the Daisy Chic print as well, which I just love. All the pink, the florals, so stunning. We actually have a new product as well, which I've been trialing and testing for the past few months, and I finally am happy enough to, I guess, put them in production, aka I start making them. But it is this beautiful hair tools pouch. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how many versions of this took to get to this one. I think I've nailed the perfect size and shape and everything for this pouch. Actually, the past couple of trips I've been on, I have taken this just to like test it out. I always test out my products and just make sure they're the best of the best, and I'm obsessed with this hair tools pouch, okay? You guys know I love traveling, so every single thing I make is like tried and tested by me, so I know that it's good for traveling, and this was perfect, honestly, to keep my hair tools in. I bring like a blow dry brush full of different like heads and also some like travel size hair care to put in here, and it's just perfect. That's going to be something new coming to the store. Of course, we have it available in all of the prints as well. We also have my laptop cases. These aren't a new product, but to restock some of the designs. So we've got the Sweetheart print, beautiful. We've got the beautiful new labels as well. So yeah, we have a bunch of those. And finally, another new product that I am so excited for. This is again something I've tested for literally months now. Had my own ones that I've been just using behind the scenes for so long, and it was again finally time for me to put them in production. Here they are. These are book/journal sleeves. Here we are in the L print. And let me tell you guys, I've been using this for literally months, and it's been the perfect thing for me to use for my journal. Quilted, it has a little pocket at the front for anything you may need, and it has a bow closure, so it fits my A5 journal perfectly. And I would like put any like pens or any little things for my junk journal in this pocket, or even just in the main pocket with my journal. I've traveled with this and put my journal and my Kindle in here together, and it's just perfect. I also have a little loop on here because we will be coming out with attachable pencil cases, which I've also been testing and I love. Again, all of my products are just really travel friendly, so I want to make anything that is just super easy, super convenient. This is actually a sample of the pencil case that I've been using. It's got my old logo on it, but we're going to be coming up with a super travel friendly size pencil cases, and it may be small, but I actually fit so much in here. Like there's so many highlighters, so many different pens. There's so much in here with the beautiful heart closure, and I specifically put a loop on here so you could attach the pencil case on. And of course, if you put your journal in here, where is mine? Open it like that. Here is my fat Leuchtturm journal. Fits perfectly in there, and it's just like the perfect product to have if you're a journal girly. This is going to be for you, okay? It's the perfect thing. You have your pencil case, you've got your journal all protected. There's so much space in here. You could put any stickers or anything in there, and then you just tie it up with a bow. I'm obsessed. So we've got them in the L print, and then we've got a bunch of them in the Sweetheart. I'm still continuing to sew these up. There's still a lot more for me to sew up. I'm still yet to make the pencil cases as well, so there's a lot going on here, as you can tell. But I'm just like I'm so proud of everything I've made this week, and I'm just so happy that I'm kind of like getting this on a roll. I feel like I've been wanting to do a restock and bring out some new products a month, but it's taken me a while to get to this point. Obviously, I'm a one-woman show, so there's a lot that goes on that I need to do, and yeah, I'm so happy that I'm finally getting the time to do all of this. I feel so good. I feel so excited. I have decided that my restock will be at the end of the month, so the 30th of October. I planned it out so that the next like week or two I will continue to sew and finish up all the products that I plan to sew, then be going to Sydney for a few days, and I feel like that'll be the perfect place to kind of take some content of all of these, the website and for socials, and then when I come home I'll be able to put them all up onto the website, put them up on socials, and yeah, be able to launch, and you guys will be able to get your hands on all these. I hope you guys are excited for these. Please let me know in the comments which of these you are the most excited to see and get your hands on, because you can just tell I'm so excited about this. But yeah, I figured I would end the vlog here since it's the end of the week now, and yeah, I want to edit this and get it up for you guys. But thank you guys so much for all of your support and love as always. I always get so many nice comments about my small business, and it just makes me so happy that I've built something that I guess other people also love. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video and coming along with me as we just do a bunch of crafty stuff as always. If you're new here and you like what you see and you've made it to the end of this video, you might as well subscribe, because obviously you're loving this kind of content. Make sure you subscribe so you can see more. Follow me on my socials as well. 10,000 followers on TikTok recently, which is so exciting, and I'm just like, I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so happy lately, so I could keep babbling, but I'm not going to do that. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.